So there can be a lot of confusion about when you should actually book a survey, but in 99% of cases it's very straightforward. It's when you go sale agreed and when you've spoken with your solicitor. Now the reason you don't book a survey before you go sale agreed is because if the vendor then accepts somebody else's offer and not yours, you're out of pocket for what you paid for the survey. And if you're viewing 4 or 5 properties before you go sale agreed, that's going to add up pretty quickly. And the reason we say as early as possible in the sale agreed process is because if the surveyor does identify any issues that would cause you to pull out of the sale, you want to be aware of those as early as possible. So you don't want to leave it for weeks or months until a few days before you sign contracts and then you find out there's a major issue because you've lost all of that time and there may be other additional costs you've sunk into it as well. And the reason we say speak to your solicitor first is because your solicitor will sometimes have queries related to the boundary or maybe a certificate of exemption or compliance that they want a surveyor to look at while they're at the property. And the surveyor needs to know that before they go to the property, because if they need to go back to the property afterwards for a second visit, there could be an extra cost. So always speak to your solicitor first as well before you book the survey. So don't book it too early, don't book it too late, book when you go sale agreed, when you've spoken to your solicitor, and as early as possible in sale agreed.